When you're talking about pedigree and natural talent, Blake Rutherford has it all. The 6'3", 195-pound outfielder hails from Chaminade Prep, near his hometown of Simi Valley, California. His list of accomplishments includes 3 Team USA appearances, All-American status, and 2016 first-round pick by the New York Yankees.
He's a first-rounder. There's a reason he's a first-rounder. You see the talent, the tools that he has, and he certainly brings those to the ballpark every night.
I think he's on the path that we all hoped he'd be on.
He's a gamer on the field, really works his butt off, doesn't worry too much about what's going on.
And he's just like a freak athlete. Like, the stuff he can do on the field is, I mean, incredible.
I think I'm a player who can do a lot of things on the field, whether it's offensively, defensively, or on the base pass. But more importantly, I think that I can affect the game just with the type of team that I am. I'm going to go out there and fight, whether I'm slumping or not. I'm going to continue to be determined and work my hardest day in and day out.
Rutherford's currently with Low-A Charleston and has all the tools to speed through the farm system. Size, speed, agility, and power, to name a few. In the field, it's his work ethic and adaptability that impresses the most.
Defensively, he can play all 3 spots. Him and Esteban Florial have been sharing the time in center field, and both have done a really good job.
I think center field fits my skill set the best just because my reaction and my speed, but I mean, I think that I can play all 3 positions, and with that I think it'll help me down the road not being secluded to one position in the outfield.
His work in batting practice, he takes it like extremely serious. You'll see kind of people, joking around stuff, but he's on center field every time, just like locked in on foul balls, swings and misses, and he's moving on all of them. I think that's what allows him to go the game and do what he does out there.
Anyone who knows Blake sees a maturity and poise beyond his age. At the plate, the 20-year-old shows focus and patience, usually reserved for much more experienced players.
He's locked in every single time he's going up to bat. You see it in his eyes. I mean, you know if he's playing that day, and you know if he's not. He's a locked-in kind of guy.
And my approach is just looking for a pitch I can drive, trying not to get out of my zone. I feel like sometimes when I'm slumping or whatever, I try to do too much and swing at pitches that the pitcher wants me to hit instead of the pitches I want to hit.
It's a very comforting feeling when he comes to the plate. He's going to give you a solid at bat with the ability to drive in runs, hit the ball over the fence, put the ball in the gap for extra bases.
Well, my perfect at bat is just getting some pitches, fouling some pitches off, taking some balls, and then being able to get a base hit to left center field.
Inevitably, there will be difficult moments for every minor league player, even ones that have experienced success at every stage of their baseball lives.
I've already been in a couple slumps this year, and it's definitely a first for me. You got to learn how to fail and how to overcome the failure, kind of take it and just turn it into a positive.
Like any young player at this level, he's going to struggle. Part of that struggle is part of his development. And we've had conversations where it's better that he struggles now, learns how to deal with it, gets over it, learns how to figure it out before he goes to the next level and eventually to the big league.
It's tough for a kid like that because you've got all these expectations placed upon you. To try to live up to all that can be difficult. Try to harp on Blake. Just be you, and don't try to do anything extraordinary. God has blessed him with a lot of ability, and as long as he just plays the game the right way, the results are going to come.
With Blake, it's sometimes reminding him that he is as good as anybody in this league, if not better than most. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that he's never failed before, and that failure is part of the game, and he needs to understand that. He's accepted it. He's, starting to understand now that when things don't go well, you don't change your mechanics. Maybe change your approach.
Blake Rutherford, a lifelong Yankees fan, is easing into his new life in professional baseball. Bumps and roadblocks will be presented, but as long as his determination and love for the game remain, the rest will take care of itself.
I think the sky's the limit for Blake. It's the first full season, and this is something he's never done before. The travel, 140 games, the heat. This is a big learning experience for him and the rest of the young kids here to kind of get used to what it's going to be like in the future.
Baseball is one of the few sports where when you get drafted, you go back to the bottom and you got to work your way up and earn the respect and earn the stripes of one day making it to the big leagues. But I think you just got to go day by day and try and get better at one little thing each day so that if you are lucky enough to make it to the big leagues, you're ready to get up there and stay there.